Hey everyone, I'm Rachel, and welcome back to another episode of Toadstool and Folklore. Lately, I've been in a very specific crochet mood. I don't want practical projects. I don't want minimalist projects. Ugh. Minimalist. I want mushrooms, leaves, fairy vibes, woodland creatures, and things that look like they belong in a storybook. That's just my vibe. So today I thought it'd be fun to share with you 7 whimsical summer crochet patterns that I've either added to my queue or am seriously considering making. I have an endless queue, so whether or not these things get made in the future, it's up in the air. Also, fair warning, if your project queue is already out of control, this video probably isn't going to help. Let's be real. Not one bit. So first up, we have this Garden Fairy crop top free crochet pattern by Elise, and it is gorgeous. It is fantastical, and I am completely in love with this. I love how it looks like there's moss. It's fully customizable. You can use whatever yarn, you feel comfortable with, as long as it is worsted weight. It requires a 5mm hook, tapestry needle, 375 to 550 yards of medium weight worsted weight yarn. And then you have your optional stitch markers or a stitch counter, and the difficulty level for this particular pattern is intermediate. So it is going to be a little bit difficult. I wouldn't recommend this for beginners, or I wouldn't do this as your very first crochet project because you will get so incredibly frustrated. But this is stunning and gorgeous, and Elise, this is the most beautiful pattern I've ever seen in my life, and I'm in love. I need to make this for myself. I don't normally wear crop tops, but if I did, it'd be this. Ooh, you know what? I might even be able to turn this into a full shirt instead of just a crop top. I could modify it. That would be super fun. I should do that. Pattern number 2 is by Yarnspirations. We have a free bag of mushroom crochet purse pattern, which that is a bit of a mouthful to say. But this pattern is absolutely just adorable. I love this. This is something that I want to make for myself. And if I do make this, 1000% my toddler's going to steal this and walk around with it and pretend to go shopping and things of that sort. Love this one. Let's see, what does this one require? Some Bernat. So this is like blanket yarn. And then you need a 10.5. So K 10.5 or 6.5mm hook, depending on what terms you use. I also wanted to mention I tried my very hardest to get as many free patterns in here as possible because not all of us have money. Everybody nowadays is poor, so we're all in this together. If you're poor like me, you love a free pattern. If I could afford to pay for patterns, 1000% would. I don't normally buy paid patterns, but that is because I live in Vegas and gas is like $5 a gallon out here, so I have to choose either a pattern or a gallon of gas, and usually the gallon of gas wins. Not to mention the vet bills. Faye, my German Shepherd, has hip dysplasia, and she's geriatric. She's only 5 years old, but she's a little geriatric. I feel like we should probably start getting her into some physical therapy. But boy, oh boy, the amount of vet bills. I've already had to take her to the vet twice this year. It was like $500 each time. It hurt my soul. But she's okay. She's doing just fine. My purebred German Shepherd is the one with all the health problems. The amount of money I've spent on this dog so far. My rescue cat, not a single problem. My rescue dog, he's had a few problems, but he's generally pretty healthy. Probably all the inbreeding and stuff, Although my shelter dog, he has all of 2 brain cells and has no idea how to use them. There's a reason he's not in here. He will be crying the entire time because if you stop petting him for 5 seconds, tears. It's the end of the world. He's so dramatic. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Pattern number 3, we have the Druid Bear. I love this designer. These are my absolute favorite patterns of all time. I want to make this guy so bad. I love him so much. All of her patterns are amazing and wonderful, and I love them so much. Let's see, what is her name? Crocheted by Boguzia. I don't know if that's correct, but it is written in English terms. And let's see, what are the supplies? You need a 2.5mm hook, which is kind of small, but you could, if you wanted to use like bigger yarn and a bigger hook with amigurumi, that's completely feasible. Yarn weight, any gauge, designed for any gauge. Yeah, see, you can use whatever type of yarn you want with this. You just have to use the correct hook size for that yarn to obtain a desirable gauge. I love this. She also has, she has so many of these. Wonderful. Hello, beekeeper bear, plumber alligator, woodpecker lumberjack. I love these, her amigurumi patterns. These are just so incredibly amazing. I love them so much, and I want to make all of them, but I know I'll probably never have time to make all of them, but I really, really want to make all of them because they're so freaking cute. I love them so much. The Druid Bear pattern is not free. It is, for whatever reason, it's telling me that it's €11. I don't know why it's in euro and not dollars, but no, it's not my VPN. My VPN's in the US. I don't know, man. Oh, you know what? She's probably a British creator. She's probably British. That's probably why it shows us €11. Anyhow, the Linden Leaf Druid dice pouch. This is so cool. It's like a little leaf bag. Where are the pictures? Show me the pictures. Like, look at this guy. You put all your acorns in there. You got foraging, put your acorns in there, your pine cones. You could put your dice in there. If you're into D&D and that sort of thing. Like, growing up, I loved to go, like, foraging. I played in the woods, like, my entire childhood. That was my favorite place to be, was in the woods. Collecting acorns and pine cones and sticks and moss and all that sort of stuff. So, like, this is something that I would have personally used all the time as a kid. Like, even as a teenager. I was the weird I was homeschooled. I was a weird teenager. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't do normal teenager things because I was homeschooled and sheltered and I lived under a rock. Never left my house except to go to the library or to church. But anyway, I would have absolutely loved this. I would have gone crazy for this as a teenager. It is stunning and I absolutely love it, and I need to make it for myself, and I don't know what I'll do with it, but again, my toddler's probably gonna steal it and play with it anyway. I could probably put it in my purse and put like little things in there, or go up to do you want to go up to Mount Charleston? Because it is, let's see, what's the weather here today? It is currently 104 degrees outside. I'm too white for this. I'm gonna die. What is it up on Mount Charleston? On Mount Charleston, it's 81 degrees. So the difference between over here, which is 104, and 81 degrees on the mountain is astronomical. I need to go up to the mountain and spare myself the pain of this weather. It's diabolical out here. No wonder everybody's so angry. I am not a Vegas native, but I can understand why people start acting a certain type of way when it gets to be this hot out. It is diabolically hot. I want to move back to the East Coast so bad, but my husband's military and we're stationed out here. R.I.P. me, I guess. Pattern number 5 is by New Wool Designs. Is this available on Ravelry? I really hope it is on Ravelry. But anyway, so we have the Marina Wrap. This is a beautiful, beautiful wrap. I absolutely love it. Like, the pattern is fully charted, so if you prefer to use, charts for this sort of thing, it is completely feasible. Look, this is just straight gorgeous. I am in love. Like, if I ever made this, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I would just be too, like, it's just too stunning. Like, I have nowhere to wear it. Ooh, you can purchase an ad-free PDF of this pattern on Ravelry. So let's look at Ravelry real quick. Oh yeah, it is alright. Here we go. Now we can see the pictures bigger. I love it so much. So again, this pattern is available for free, which we love. It uses a 4mm hook and fine weight number 2 yarn, which could also, I feel like it's also fingering weight, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I'm not terribly knowledgeable in my thinner yarns, but it uses the Red Heart It's a Wrap Rainbow in Sea Glass, and it is gorgeous. Now, I personally am not a fan of Red Heart. That's just me. Growing up, the only yarns we ever got was Red Heart, and it is so itchy and uncomfortable, and it can, like, the variegated yarns can be really stiff, so I'm not like a huge fan of Red Heart. I feel like they have gotten a little better at making their yarns softer, but still, Red Heart's not my favorite. I'd probably go with Bernat or something, because I just personally don't like Red Heart. That is my personal preference, and I will stand on that till the day I die. This is an intermediate pattern just by the looks of it, and man, oh man, it's stunning. So this, again, not a beginner-friendly pattern. It is definitely going to be something that is going to test your patience, for sure. Maybe not as bad as, like, the crop top would, because this one just seems to be, like, simple double crochets and increases and things of that nature. But it is still stunning and gorgeous, and I absolutely love it, and I want to have this and wear it every single day of my life, even though I have literally nothing to wear it with. As you can see, I just wear t-shirts all the time. This one's probably got stains on it. Yeah, I've got some stains on there from my toddler, mom life out here. Oh, you're always knocking my stuff down, huh? Explain yourself. No, you can't have this. No, you can't have this. This is Coco, and she hates me. Actually, she loves me. She just hates when I hold her like this. Oh my goodness. Here, say hello to the camera, Coco. I'm putting you in prison. Sky prison. for the crimes you've committed. Crimes against Skyrim and her people. Oh, also, speaking of Coco, I thought my printer was broken for the longest time. I have an HP inkjet printer. I could not figure out why my printer was not working. And it got to the point where I had to call support. And apparently there's this little opening on the bottom of the printer where it'll catch, like, I guess debris and things of that nature. And inside there was a hair tie. Now Coco has an ungodly obsession with hair ties that I may never understand. They are her most favorite thing in the whole wide world. Every time I get ready for bed, she sits there and waits for me to give her my hair tie. And then she's like a menace all night playing with the hair tie. And it was inside my printer. And it was the entire reason my printer wasn't working. Coco, it was all your fault. It was all Coco's fault that my printer wasn't working. Anyway, it's fixed now. But it took me like a month to figure that out. Pattern number 6 is a YouTube video, and it is by Forest Feather Fashion. It is just it's a little like it's a little flower crown, and it is super cute, and I need to make this for myself. She does include chapters in her pattern, which is great. That is amazing. I'm following you. Astera the Fawn bag. Oh my gosh, I got a little sidetracked. I would love, absolutely love to do this. Anyway, let's stop getting sidetracked. Okay, so let's see if we can find a picture of her thingy, the hair thing. I think it's this one. It's a really cute little flower crown, and it's just perfect for summer, adding some little whimsical vibes to your life, you know. It's really cute, and it's nice, light, airy, obviously, because it's a flower crown. And it's something that you can just wear whenever in the summer, especially for me out here. This is something I'm always looking for, like, patterns for the summer that are light and airy and not gonna cause the 110 degree weather to overheat me, which it's already going to anyway. But like, whenever I'm looking for summer crochet patterns, they have to be Vegas heat friendly, because boy does it get hot here, and I hate it so much. Staying inside all summer. I'm never leaving my house unless I have to. Pattern number 7. We have the Leafling top. Look at this, so beautiful. This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. Again, it's not something that I personally would wear like on the daily type of thing, because I'm not like a huge crop top person. I have a lot of insecurities about like my stretch marks and things of that nature, because I've had a child, so obviously I got a million of them, and then I've also recently lost like 80 pounds. So again, there's a bunch of like loose skin and stuff, and so like it's something that I don't personally have the confidence for. But if I did, like this is stunning. Maybe I'll make it and just wear it at home as like a vest type of thing. It's so pretty. I love it. I'm trying really hard to get past my like body image issues, and it's difficult to say the least, but that's neither here nor there. This digital pattern is no longer available online. Wait, no. Please tell me you have this somewhere. I'm gonna cry. Does she have it on Ko-Fi? Okay, so it is available on Ko-Fi, it looks like. Okay, it looks like it is available on Ko-Fi. It is not, however, available on Ravelry anymore, which makes me so sad. I was so worried that it did not exist. It terrified me. Ooh, she's writing a book, Fantasy Crochet, available on February 17th, pre-order. Let's see. Oh, that's so cute. Let's look at, I don't know, Barnes & Noble. Ooh, Barnes & Noble is gonna put, that's crazy to get into Barnes & Noble. That's amazing. This is gorgeous. I love the hydrangeas in the background and everything. That is cool. I need to buy this and support her. So there's going to be a book that it's going to be in. Anyway, so the skill level is advanced, beginner, or intermediate. It's made to measure, so it should be size inclusive because it's made to measure. The leaves are made with hobby rainbow bamboo, and the veins are Fiocco cotton. You can use any other weight 2 yarn. Expect to use 100 to 400 grams depending on size and yarn type. So like, as long as you have a number 2 yarn, because if you don't feel comfortable buying hobby yarn because of their AI practices, that is, there are plenty other size 2 yarns out there that you can use. Although bamboo is really good for clothing because it's nice and light and airy and it holds up pretty well. Anyway, I just love this top. I was worried. I don't know why it says it's no longer available. I think she Cozy Fairycraft needs to update her Ravelry listing because it is in fact still available. Okay, so that is it for today. I hope you all enjoyed my little pattern roundup. It's not, you know, anything huge or whatever, but these are just some patterns that I found over the last week that I thought were super cute and adorable, and I can dream about making them and having them one day, because Lord knows I'm probably never gonna find the time to make them with my endless queue of things I need to make. But I absolutely love these patterns, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing to help out my channel, because I am still super small, not even at 100 subscribers yet. Like, I am a baby channel.
Like a little baby channel.
And this is just something that I enjoy doing as a disabled vet and stay-at-home mom for my toddler. So, you know, do whatever you want to do to help support me. Whatever that is completely up to you. I am not going to judge you in any way, shape, or form. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And let me know what your latest project that it is that you've been working on, whether it's crochet, whether it's sewing, whether it's knitting. I do not care what it is. I want to see all the things that you guys are making. Please be sure to post a picture down in the comments below if YouTube allows that. I'm not 100% sure. But just let me know what you're working on, and I'd love to see it. Thank you for joining me today for this pattern roundup, my very first pattern roundup, actually. I will see you all next time. Bye!